provide sales knowledge and develop our sales skills as salespeople, as a salesperson. And why do we do that? In order to gain self-confidence, because there are a lot of people who when you want to get them into the business, what they say, oh, we can't sell. We've never sold ever anything in our lives. But when they go about it in a systematic manner, it becomes easy for them to approach people, as Sylvie just talked about it. And well, you gain self-confidence. We are more confident sellers. It also increases our income. Well, first of all, congratulations to all of us, first for joining Jeunesse and for the products getting ready for billing tonight. And Lekin, I would still like to ask you, all the new guys here, how many people have you shown the catalog to as yet? We are talking of buying the products, but how many of them, how many of us have already pre-booked some orders? Have we done that? Or how many people have we invited to the opportunity meeting? Yes, that's what we are doing. We need to get more and more people to come and attend the opportunity meetings, because till the time log nahi honge business mein, till the time we don't have people in the business, how will we move forward? But yes, those people who get into the business need to start showing the catalogs and the product flyers to people, start sharing the information that we have on the product, so that everybody is able to sell. And that's how the business is generated then. So what do the successful direct sellers do? They show the catalog and take orders, also invite others to join the business. And one very important part of the whole direct selling in this business is that you must attend all the meetings, all the trainings, and all the events. And what does it help? It helps you to increase your knowledge, as well as एक जो positive energy मिलती है in events में और trainings में जाने से, that goes a long way in your business moving forward. This is something which I just put for somebody who's totally new to Jeunesse. But yes, Jeunesse is. I would also like to share that selling direct is the fastest growing method of sale in the world today. In terms of wherever there is a depression, which economic downturn, economic depression, with there aren't jobs available, direct selling actually has come in and help people find a way of earning money, to run their families, to run their households. What does direct selling do? This is again taken a little bit from our opportunity sharing meeting as well. It's great value for money, because we get products at a price, great products at a price which is not so high. Distribution cost is very low, because there are no warehousing costs involved, there are no expiry costs involved, there are a lot of, since it comes directly to us from the company, so there is absolutely no distribution cost involved in it. Quick feedback on the quality. When we give it to our customer, we can, as Sylvie also just mentioned some time back, we need to speak to them. We need to speak to our customers after we've given them a product, as to how are they feeling after using the product, what is their response, and are they satisfied with what the product is doing for them. Personalized service is, we ourselves go and sell products to our customers. It's not that they go to a shop and some shop salesman is selling it to them. Here it is, we are personalized. We are ourselves going and sharing the product with them, sharing the product attributes and selling them to them. Time efficiency, convenience. It's in terms of people don't have time to go out and shop these days, or because of time constraints, work, or traffic jams in a lot of cities. Here we go and give it so it's very convenient for people to buy through a direct selling network. Enrichment of social circle. Now we meet more and more new people through this business, so our social circle widens. And of course, with where we are today, we get the Jeunesse guarantee of excellence on all the products, which we just heard from all our speakers. Now, where to find our first customers? We've gone through this session once before. Is your name list is the fundamental base of your business. And how do you start your list? By close family, other relatives, and your friends. This part of the list is the inner circle of contacts of your name list. Any comments, any observations till now?
So I
Yeah,
can
yeah, go ahead, Adrian. Everything is going on fine.
yeah,
I
sorry,
can, yes.
I was having some network issues.
Oh, you're back.
Yes.
Okay. Now that was the inner circle of our contact list. Now how do we extend this name list? We just heard that there is a stage comes when we go and start talking to people we don't know whom we come across in markets, on the street, at a movie hall, anywhere. But the inner circle needs to be, we need to move to the outer circle of our contacts, who are our neighbors, organizations like clubs that we belong to, our colleagues. If we are at the university or we are still in school, then our classmates at school. Etienne, that's for you. That tip is for you. Or where we go shopping, people we meet at social functions. So these are, and whoever is our customer, we also take referrals from them. That's the outer circle of our contacts.
Okay, if we meet somebody in a hotel and if we find that bags under their eyes, can we go and approach them? Will it be okay?
Well, you see, initially it has to be a very soft sell. And when you go and approach them, you need to make friends with them first. But because if you sometimes it works, but sometimes some people get antagonized.
Yes.
Some people get antagonized. I mean, if you go to somebody and say, "Oh, you've got acne," they'll say, "Who the hell are you? Get lost." Whereas you're trying to help them, but some people do not take it positively. So why take that chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anil, are you there? Anil? Anil? Rajesh?
I am very well there.
तो कुछ बोलो ना यार.
Yeah. नहीं आप बढ़िया जा रहे हो.
I am mute right now.
अच्छा.
Anil आ गए.
Okay. Now, the key factors of success in our Jeunesse business or any direct selling business is knowledge. The knowledge that we need to have to be able to sell the product, and when I say the product means we have two products to sell. The products and the opportunity. Both of them are our products. And they're both as important. We need to have knowledge about both of them as deeply as possible. How do we approach the business? That again is very, very important. And attitude, I would sometime in future like to take a separate session just on attitude sometime in future whenever we get the time. Then your skills, and most importantly the you factor. So let's quickly go through these points now. Knowledge of the products. Our products, what we are selling, each of our products, the age group that they would be, who would be able to use them. For instance, our anti-aging products would only be used for people who are probably 30 and above. Then the fitness products would probably be more apt for people who are into fitness, sports, bodybuilding, things like that. Then also we need to know the skin type of, say for instance, we just heard a couple of instances where the products didn't suit those people. So we need to know exactly what their skin types are. Do they have any allergies or not? Or are there any products that they're not comfortable using? Because there is a lot of it which is also in the mind. So you need to make your customers feel comfortable with when they're using these products. Budget and pricing, the products that what is the pricing of our products? We need to know it very well in order to be able to target our customers. Benefits, now the product attributes and the benefits that we derive out of these products. We need to know them. We need to again know this very well for us to be able to sell the benefits to the customers. Usage, how to use them, how often, or maybe like for instance the serum is used once a day, twice a day. When do you use the serum, and do you also use it along with the night cream or along with the day cream? All these things we need to know. But where do we get all this information from? We need to read all the catalogs, product flyers, skincare guides, see the product videos that we have, experts and customer testimonials, which the testimonials are a great help in terms of in our, for us to learn about the products, who to sell it to, and also customers' testimony. It helps in, selling to other customers. Again, the company seminars and trainings are a great source of all the knowledge that we need on the products, as well as the plan. And there is one source which is forever available to all our downlines, are the upline directors, as well as the company. So we know we can forever, we can call up Etienne and Pierre at any time of the day that we want. Are you okay with that, Pierre and Etienne?
No, sleeping time.
Yes.
And Etienne doesn't sleep at all.
Sometimes.
And he keeps me awake too.
That's true.
For him, it's a daytime for them if he's not able to keep you awake.
I know. Now, we also need to learn about our customers, analyze their needs by observing them. And we talk to them about their skin type, their concerns. Now when we talk of concerns, means somebody would say, okay, I have acne. Somebody would say, I have, dark circles, puffiness under my eyes, crow's feet, and all these things. So this is how you know. Then you also the age group, who are say for instance, somebody is talking about, buying products for their children, for their daughters, for their sons, for their brothers, sisters, parents. So you need to understand what is their age. So for you to be telling them, recommending them the right product. And of course, what is the affordability factor, the budgets, what economic strata of society do they come from? What can they afford to buy? Because if there is somebody who's only earning 10,000 rupees in a month, we can't be going and selling them the serum.
No, we can retail it. We buy a pack and do a retail.
How do you retail a serum?
Not serum. I'm talking about ageless.
Yes, ageless you can. But again, the thing is, for somebody who's only earning that kind of money in a month, would this be a right buy?
No, but
it's great. It's sale for us. It's sale for us. But would it be the right thing to do?
But we will not look into this segment. No, we'll be looking into an higher strata segment to sell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there could be people who would, without knowing the price points, would start talking to you.
Okay.
So you see, this is now. Why do I say this? It's great. We are making a sale, but the idea here is to establish a relationship with all our customers. If we are true to, if we are give them, fair advice and tell them the right thing, they may tomorrow give us a whole lot of other references, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now there are certain tools that we need to have when we go for our sales, when we are selling, or when we go for a sales call. Of course, the catalogs are there are shop window, there are shop, whatever you may call them. We have to have them. Then we also have product information flyers. These are the PDF files which are sitting on JCloud. All the information in them which they're talking about the products. Product videos which we need to have either on our phones or on a tablet or whatever device that we are carrying for us to show to people. And our two favorite products. Like Dr. Suresh would likes to talk about his one favorite product. Soon he'll have more favorite products.
For me, always I don't have any reservation to talk about reserve.
Yes, because that's what you see, the confidence with which you can talk about your favorite product. The other person feels that yes, there is something in this product special about these products and about these people who are coming to us with the products. Then you have your sales kit, which has all your products, your tester, the whole thing.
Ouais.
Anji?
Il y a trop de va-et-vient. Hein?
Then you have your testers, then you have your demonstration products. Now, when I say demonstration products, means products which you will let your customer test out. You would let them use. And I think our demonstration product is everybody, I think, is a universal product. Any guesses? कोई guess नहीं करेगा?
Ageless.
Absolutely. ये कौन आया? नीतू.
हाँ जी.
Very good. So how do we go about starting our selling process after we become distributors? We are ready to order. We've also picked up the first set of products. What do? We also order catalogs. If I don't know, Etienne, what is is Jeunesse into catalogs? Are they going to be giving us catalogs here?
Yes, so you will have some marketing tools. So
Yes.
we are waiting to know when it will be available.
Yeah. So the ideal thing to do is every month, month after month, we order 10 catalogs, and we aim to get 10 new customers every month. We share the catalog with them. We put our name, mobile number, email, website URL on every catalog, or we design a sticker which has all this information, and we put that on the catalog before we give it to the customer, because that looks a little more professional rather than writing it with your hand. And then after we have shared the catalog with them, we try and take the order immediately upon presenting the catalog, because क्या बोलते हैं, when the iron is hot, you need to strike. The enthusiasm level of a prospective customer is the highest when you've given them the catalog. They're seeing some new products, some exciting products. So you need to, speak to them about buying it immediately, and that helps. Or there are times when they say, "Acha, we need a little more time. Thoda aur samay chahiye hame." So then you let them. Obviously you left the catalog with them. Give them another 2-3 days, and then call back to take the order. But never let it go. Never let this time gap be more than 2 to 3 days. Because if it's anywhere more than 2 to 3 days, then they kind of lose interest. And they also feel that this guy has to be selling. Why is he not calling me? Sometimes, somewhere they start thinking like that. Sylvie, correct me if I'm wrong anywhere.
What I would say about the catalog, I don't know about how your products were presented in India with other MLM, but the catalogs of Jeunesse are more like a presentation of the company. It's global. You have the products, but you have. I don't know if I would give it to everybody. I would suggest that you choose really to what person you share it with, because it's a couple of dollars. Like here we pay them at least maybe $3-4, something like that.
For each of those flyers which Etienne has just shown us.
No, so this is flyers, okay? So you will have that in India.
Oh, the flyers.
How much do these cost?
I think that.
Okay, flyers are different than catalogs.
They have all the products in them.
So this is for the
So instead of the catalog, we have a flyer. Yes.
This is better.
Yes. So instead of a catalog, what I'm referring to as catalog, we have the flyer here.
The catalogs you will want to give it to a distributor, to a leader.
Yeah. Okay.
This is interesting for the leaders,
yes.
But for regular people.
So that's what I'm referring to, the flyer as catalog here. I stand to be corrected here. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what needs to be our approach towards our customers? It has to be obviously very warm and affectionate. It has to be a very soft sell. We can't be pushy about selling our products to them. We need to analyze their needs and recommend them our products. We can't say this is the best product for you. We have to only recommend. We have to and what is very important is that we do not trash what they're already using. We need to complement their earlier choice. Because the moment you say, okay, look, what you're using is not good, you use this, our product is better than that, now you are doing two things. One is you are trashing the earlier product that they're using, The second, more importantly, you are actually questioning their choice. You are actually telling them, look, guys, you haven't used your brains properly. You're using a bad product. You're using a wrong product, which somewhere hurts their ego. There are a lot of psychological ego, lots of games which happen here when you go out to sell. So you actually never tell them. So what you say, okay, yes, you're using a great product. Use it, finish it, and then you try our product. See if our product is better than your product. And we are confident that our product definitely is better. So eventually they'll also find that our product is better than their product, the one that they've been using.
Yeah.
Dr. Suresh, are you there? Yes, Sylvie, sorry, you were saying something.
I'm very much. Please, Sylvie, go ahead.
I was going to say that, for example, if someone tries the serum, she has a bottle, and then I say to the person, you continue to with your other creams. You can use your creams with our serum, and it's not decreasing the serum. It's the serum is good with any cream. So, and then if you love the products, maybe you will want to try another of our products. The day cream, the night cream is fantastic. I love the night cream. So this is a product that I love to share, my experience with.
And of course, when we are going out on a sales call or on a when we are addressing people for an opportunity, sharing it, session, we need to be well groomed because we are in the business of looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, we are doing anti-aging. We are doing everything to make us fresh. So we should be fresh, well dressed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So again, now preparing to there is a little preparation of when you are visiting your customers. When I say customers, means it could be a prospect as well. For not just for products, but it could also obviously for the business opportunity also. We plan our diary, select a time, and take care of we take care of our personal appearance, which is very, very important because, it has been seen that a lot of people, they're talking of, selling grooming products, but they are themselves not groomed. Then we need to bring relevant number of catalogs. Yes, catalogs as well as flyers now. Because we don't know, some people there could be interested in the business, some people could be interested in the products. So we share. Then I referred to something called the customer form earlier also. I'll elaborate a little bit on this a little later. Then we have the Jeunesse products that we use ourselves. For instance, if we are using the serum and all, we go and show that to them. And what we need to remember here is that we need to make this whole experience. We need to do this at a time, at a place where it's convenient for our customers. We can't be saying, okay, no, I can only see you tomorrow. We have to make it convenient for them because the moment we pressurize them, half their mind is already shut on us. So initially it has to be at their convenience. Once they become a part of the system as distributors and all, then they need to be on the call every Tuesday, Monday and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
There you go.
But make sure that the attendance is more than 20 or 25.
Well, we are only 4 right now.
No, we are 10.
Are we? Oh yes, we are 10. Sorry, I can only see 10. I don't know what's happening.
We started off with 16.
Okay, and which means we guys are bad.
Not necessary. They had other preoccupations as such. They had to move.
And now again, how do we introduce ourselves to the customers? Always, it has to start with a warm greeting. Etienne, what do you say?
Sorry?
How do you start? How do you greet a customer?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. And then after that?
Hey, how you doing? So, how's the weather today? So this is my favorite question. So if it's for India, how is the weather? Then they start to discuss.
Yeah, I've just ordered a boat. That's what's happening most of India today.
So yeah, and if it's in Canada, we'll say, hey, how you doing? Hey, if it's someone that I don't know, I'll say, you know what? I don't know why, but I need to talk with you.
Yeah. So
And
then after that you say, okay, I'm a new Jeunesse beauty consultant.
no,
I'd like
then
to
we
show you the
start to
latest.
talk. Then we start to talk and we become friends.
Yeah. Yeah. And then what do? We show the catalog. We show again. Sorry, the flyer. I need to correct this in the presentation. We show them the suitable products that are there for them. For somebody like Etienne, I don't think I'm going to show him the serum. I'm going to show him Reserve and Nevo.
Yeah, product like that.
Then we talk about the products that we use and benefit from. I think we need to take a lead from Dr. Suresh over here. Use samples as much as you can. Yes, show them instantly ageless. And also tell them about, I mean, especially for India, we only have the luminous range as well as instantly ageless now. So when we talk to new people, when we approach people, when we share our flyers and product information and the business plan with them, we also tell them the forthcoming products which will come in the next 2-3 months. And we take note of the products that the customer is showing some interest in. You know, he would visit that page again, or if he's seen some samples, he'd probably take that again and again in his hand. These are things which we need to observe. And of course, then we need to watch out for the buying signals that we get from them. And then you also ask them some leading questions as to what are they looking at, what are they using currently, where do they get them, which brand do they use, and then show them, look, we also have similar products with us, which we can recommend to you. Then that's when you also eventually end up taking the order from them. And yes, if it's Sylvie who's buying a serum, she would probably buy a Nevo or a Reserve for Etienne, for her son.
Exactly.
So then you also ask them, so what would you buy for your family from this flyer? Anil.
Can you repeat this slide?
Which one?
This slide only.
See, when you are talking to them, you actually ask them certain open questions. You know, you ask them, okay, what products are you using currently?
Oui, wow. Je vais prendre une photo.
Where do you get your products from? They would say, okay, we are using products which somebody comes and recommends to us, sells to us, or we're buying it from a shop somewhere, from the mall, from wherever. And which brand are you using? So that also tells us, okay, look, are these guys open to buying products sitting at home, or they feel like they're the ones who would want to go to a fancy shopping mall and buy the products from there? So then what you do is you customize your presentation, what you share with them accordingly. Because there are a lot of people who say, oh no, we'd rather go to a mall and buy our products from there. So you need to be able to sell your product by creating an environment which gives them the same feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you show them, obviously after you got all these, then you show them the product flyer and you share the products that we have with them. And then you take their order from them. Anil, any more questions?
He's muted.
Hello, Vivek.
Yes, Sylvie, tell me.
Yes, I'm questioning about asking them what kind of products they use, because, it opens a door on kind of making an evaluation, or maybe they use something I really, really don't know what they're talking about. And then it brings the discussion into something that I'm far away from my point. I'm far away, and sometimes the person, it becomes such a mind discussion, and then you're losing your focus, So I don't do that. Maybe I should try it, but I'm not tempted to go.
No, well, you've got a point there. You have a point there. What do the others feel on this?
What actually her concern is, why give a leverage to somebody else and we start pushing our product, right? That is what Selvi wants to do.
But then you see, eventually it will come out. Look, I'm already using this. So for that, for when I say what are you currently using, that's why we've been wanting to do a session on what are the other products available to us in the market.
Yeah, that is also
Yeah.
one thing which we have to definitely do.
Yes.
We should be knowing who our
Yes. So
competitors are.
we need to know if somebody says, okay, I'm using a clinic serum, or I'm using a Lancome night cream. We should know what are that product's strengths and what are our strengths.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
So that we would do when the time comes.
Good idea.
Anil, are you there?
Yeah, I'm very well there.
No, but that occasion will come if somebody encounters that kind of a client who is very knowledgeable or something which who are using those kind of products.
See, I'll tell you today, anybody whom we are approaching to buy our products will be knowledgeable about these products, because obviously they're using something. And somebody who's buying a product for $100 or $150 from us today is already playing that game from before, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Yes. Yeah.
we've got to be very positive. We've got to be very passionate about our products. Well, we've seen that and heard that passion again and again from Dr. Suresh. And of course, every time Sylvie talks, we can see the positive energy, the how passionate she is about it, and the direct selling energy which comes from Etienne to all of us. The man never sleeps. That's what makes people successful in this industry. Okay. Now role plays again. On all our different product ranges, whatever products we have, when I say role plays means you share with them your experiences of using the different products. If you come across a youngster, Etienne, you would suddenly start talking to them about the fitness products. Or if you see somebody who's overweight, you can't directly start talking to them about, okay, you guys, you need to start using this, you'll become slimmer. But yes, you tell them about your cousin, your aunt, your friend who took this and got some positive results. Isn't that how we need to do this?
It is the way.
Excellent, sir. Pakka training. Role plays. Actually, we give it on training sessions.
Yeah. Then there are a whole lot of skills that we will acquire as we go along. Communication skills, how to begin, how to even start talking to people on the phone, which I had actually thought that we will do today, but some other time. Then sharing our own experience with passion. There are a lot of people who are not able to communicate well their own passions, their own experiences. So with time, they will be able to share this. Then understanding buying signals, comparisons, when comparisons are being drawn, what Sylvie was just talking about, other products. So there you can after you've gone through this this process for a few for some time, you can start understanding their buying signals, or or are they resisting the purchase. Then handling questions. How do you do that? Your product knowledge has to be very sound, and you need to be confident about what you're talking.
Yeah.
Now, link selling is something which works extremely well on our products. If somebody is buying, Luminous, trying to get good from outside, you sell them Reserve, Dr. Suresh, so that they become good from inside as well. Yeah. Or if somebody who's buying a serum, who's probably 40 plus and has those dark circles, and you can see they're buying serum, so you also recommend the instantly ageless to them. Look, that works. That takes a little time, but this works instantly on you. So on all these, if somebody is buying a serum, you try and recommend a cleanser to them. So that's how this is what is called link selling, which again comes with experience.
Yeah.
Sylvie, how often do you do this?
Sorry about that. Could you, Alain was talking to me. Can you
Okay.
please, sorry, repeat
No,
for
I
me?
just took the group, I shared this slide on link selling with them. So when you're selling one product, when they're buying if they're buying a serum, you also try and recommend an instantly ageless to them. Or if they're only interested in buying a night cream, you also recommend the cleanser to them. So you link two products, that the look, this will work very well with that. Or if they're taking the whole luminous range, you also tell them to start taking reserve, because then you become beautiful from inside.
Exactly. Yeah, depending on the person,
Yeah, absolutely.
What I notice is that first of all, if it's about the skin, they will start with the serum. But then if there is really an issue on the skin that I can see, then I will I'm just suggesting the person, because also I know I'm aware that it depends on their budget,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so yes, of course, uh, as a woman, I can also suggest, if I see that the skin is very dry, I will suggest them, well, you could try also the night cream. But I find that let them start with a product, let them discover. And of course, with the serum, which is kind of a star in the cosmetic line, well,
Yeah.
that's the product that I will put forward, before talking about the other products. But of course, if they want to go for the ageless, well, that's something else, because it's an instantly product.
Yeah.
It's not it's not repairing your skin. It's an instant product. So that's something else, I was wondering also to you people in India, I think the brightener could be a good product to bring forward in India, because there's a huge market for Indian women there who wants to have their skin. How do you say that? There's a word for that.
Fair.
Fair.
Make them fair.
Yes.
FAIR.
So I think if I was a woman in India, I would like to kind of present more this product. I would go for that one also, So, but the first one is really the serum. Yeah.
Well, that's
That
what
is
I began the
luminous.
slide with.
Luminous brightener, is it?
Yeah.
That's called luminous brightener?
Yeah.
It's actually the most expensive product in the range.
Oh.
Yes, but you have to figure out that you get 30 or 50 millimeters in that bottle. I'm not sure the quantity, but it will last you for a long time. It will last you for a long time. You must say this also.
Tell me, I want to ask you this one question here. How long does a bottle of serum last you, Sylvie?
It's difficult to say, really. I use it twice a day, okay? And it feels like my bottle is always filling up by itself, because there's no end to it. It's lasting. Sometimes I'm thinking, wow, how long have I been, using this bottle? About 4-6 weeks, at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think that training of selling skills is now explicit with Sylvie now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's around 6 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, because you see, when
someone can use it once a day also.
Yeah.
If you use it once a day, of course, it's lasting more.
It's 1 to 2 months. It's 1 to 2 months. So that depends on the quantity that you're taking.
Yeah.
So some people are going to apply it on their neck, on their arm. So that will be 1 month. But if it's just on the face, it's 2 months.
Depending on the age of the person also, and how much they need to be repaired on their skin, And also, what was I going to say to you? Don't use too much. It's not necessary to kind of put too much. because then after, if you put just the good quantity, the skin takes it. If you put too much, the skin is not going to repair faster. You know?
Yeah, I know, it's just a waste.
It's just a waste, exactly. Is that clear enough? Yeah.
Yes. Now, you see, when we when we approach somebody to sell, we are just not selling them a product. We actually become kind of, because of our knowledge of the products, about skin types and what is good for your skin, what is bad for your skin. We go and it's more like we are helping them discover a great product for their skin. We are not being pushy about selling just our product. So we tell them the right thing. We start with our experiences as to how we know, again, I think here we need to share some testimonials as to how people use the product and how it benefited them. Then again, understanding knowing about their age group, skin types, and their budgets. And then we start with, if it's a senior, somebody who's older than 30, 35, we start with instantly ageless, which is, as we've all realized and discovered, is an absolute instant door opener. The instant result opens doors for us. Then we move to daily skincare and the special skincare. When I say daily skincare, means maybe the cleanser and the moisturizer and the serum, and the brightener, which are special skincare. These are what makes loyalty for us from those customers. They become, because the products are so good, they want to again and again buy this, and also share their experience with their other friends and people known to them. So that this creates loyalty towards our brand and our products. Then envy. Now that we've got envy, this is again for you're selling other products to people, but then when they see how good the foundation is, it's more of an impulse purchase for people. Then we have family products, which are all the products which mothers or fathers would probably want to buy for their children. They're depending on their age and depending on what they are doing. And products on offer, which is now our the launch packs that we are talking about. Somebody's writing on the screen. Now, how do we close the sale? That is also very, very important, because there are a lot of people who go and talk about it, but when it comes to closing the sale, they are kind of clueless. So when you've finished showing the products, when you've finished talking about it, you need to show. You have to be very subtle about it. A बहुत soft approach honi chahiye, where you show some sense of urgency about them buying the product or them ordering the product. Otherwise, if you don't show that urgency, then they'll also take their own sweet time. Don't forget to take references from them once they have either bought the product or decided to order it in the time to come, or they don't want to buy the product. Then also you take references from them. Yeah. And also you need to share them as to what is the jawab when you've taken an order from them, and when you want to or deliver the product to them or take the money from them, you also share with them when are the next products, what are the next products that are going to be launched for us in the market, which should be available to them. Yeah. And then there are a few things which we need to remember. Write down basic information about your customer, which is, again, I'd referred to a customer form earlier, where you write down their name, address, names of their family members, their birthdays, their anniversaries, and it's just another way of keeping in touch with them. Wish them on their birthdays, on their anniversaries, which incidentally we need to also do within the group with our downlines. Call them once a month, or maybe once every fortnight if they have just started using a product, as to what has been the response, how are the products working for them, which Sylvie also just shared with us some time back. And we have to make sure that no customer, there is no month which goes without selling something to our customers, because if the time goes longer than that, then there is a risk of losing that customer also, either to not buying your products or to somebody else. Constant care will create loyalty, loyal customers. And don't forget to invite them for your events. Our downlines, our customers, all of them are most welcome to come and attend our, the Jeunesse events that happen, which can probably, convert your customer into a distributor for you. And the most important factor is the U factor. In all this is the U factor. U means the distributor. You have to be determined that you have to make it happen. You have to be methodical. Everything has to be done in a proper fashion, proper method. You have to be objective about it, and you have to be active. Day in and day out, this has to be done. Every day you need to speak to a customer. Every day you need to speak to a potential distributor. Now, I've just summed up the whole successful selling. We need to know the basics of our products. We need to build our name list. We need to invest in catalogs, at least 10 catalogs every month, which means 10 new customers every month. By catalogs, I mean the flyers, which we have right now. And yes, as the product range grows, eventually that flyer will become a catalog. We need to show our catalogs and ask for orders.
Yeah.
So what is it in 3 points what is it that we need to do to be successful? Show the catalog and collect orders, invite people to join the business, attend and enjoy everything. Attend all these meetings, all the training sessions, and enjoy them. Because if you're not enjoying them, then you won't be here for long. And set your target for Sapphire today.
There you go.
Thank you, guys. I hope I made some sense this evening.
Really, it's awesome presentation. A big round of applause for Vivek Nigam. Why is so much of effort has gone into preparation of these slides. And I could see you might have easily spent around close to full day, right from 10 o'clock in the morning. And you're
It was nice, Vivek. Very, very good presentation, very detailed presentation.